New Hasbro Marvel Legend reveals a new DC Multiverse Arkham City Build-A-Wave from McFarlane Toys, and a whole lot more. So let's jump right into it. Yo, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Wednesday edition of TNI News. So let's start off with a little bit of news on the Super 7 front. Just an update to a story I talked about on Monday. Those SpongeBob SquarePants Ultimates Wave 2 figures have gone up for pre-order. They went up for pre-order yesterday, so you can get them at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So this is the wave that is going to include the Patrick and the Squidward figures. So if you're into SpongeBob, these are ones that you're probably going to want to check out. For you Masters of the Universe fans, if you've got small kids, this week's Mo Tuesday is one that you might be interested in. It is a new Fisher-Price box set featuring Little People based on Masters of the Universe, part of their Little People line. So it is a 4-pack featuring He-Man, Skeletor, Mossman, and Faker. So no indication on exactly when this is going to be released, but again, if you've got little kids into Masters of, and want to try and get them into Masters of the Universe, this Fisher-Price set featuring Masters of the Universe Little People is something you might want to check out. For you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans, going up for pre-order on the Amazon website is that Playmates Toys Retro box set featuring bad guy characters, or cohorts as they're officially being called. So these are, kind of re-releases of the original figures from Playmates. We've seen them do a number of these box sets. I've told you about this particular one. I told you a little over a month or so ago about it. We'd seen some images from an overseas retailer, but now it is up for pre-order on the Amazon website. And this set includes the Foot Soldier, Mutagen Man, Leatherhead, and then Wingnut and Screwloose. So it is a 4-pack. You get the individual card back figures that come in the larger box set packaging. And as I said, this is available for pre-order on Amazon's website. I don't think it's an Amazon exclusive, so we may see other places carry this set. But for right now, Amazon is the only place here in the US that I've seen offering this one. McFarlane Toys today released this first preview image for their new Arkham City Batman figure, announcing that this will be part of a Build-A-Wave. Now, we've actually seen listings for the figures, this entire wave of figures, so Batman and then the other figures based on the listings that we've seen from overseas retailers should include a Catwoman, Penguin, and Ra's al Ghul. And then there's actually also going to be gold label variants in black and white for each of these figures. Now, I don't know exactly what the Build-A-Figure will be in this wave that we have not seen listings for. I wouldn't be totally surprised if it was, another version of, say, like the Killer Croc figure that they've already done as a mega fig. We've seen them do that before, where they've offered larger figures both as mega figs and then as Build-A-Figures. But again, for the actual Build-A-Figure of this wave, I do not know what it is at this time, so we'll just have to wait and see. But again, we've got our first look at the Batman figure. We've seen some prototype images of the Penguin figure slip out before. We'll probably see all of these fairly soon. I'm not entirely sure when this wave will be officially going up for pre-order, but I'm guessing in the fairly near future. Okay, and then finally for today, so Hasbro earlier this morning held a live stream with the Marvel Legend brand team where they did show off new product. Now, I'd indicated on Monday that I was expecting something Avengers related. Sorry, I was a little bit off on that. Technically, it kind of is Avengers related, but they kind of grouped these Disney Plus waves in with Avengers for some reason. So that's what I was expecting is this Disney Plus wave. I didn't have specifics, so I knew it was something Avengers themed. And I was thinking maybe it was going to be like there's a all comic book wave that should be coming at the beginning of the year. I've seen indications for, so I was thinking maybe they would start showing that off, but I guess it's probably still a little too early for that. Probably won't until we get more towards the end of the year start seeing that stuff. But what they did end up showing off today was the complete fourth, not third, because even though that is yet to be released, and we're even still waiting on the She-Hulk figure, the final figure in the third Disney Plus wave to go up for pre-order, which likely will happen once the Disney or the She-Hulk series starts to premiere on Disney Plus. But today they went on and fully revealed the fourth wave, which they had started to show us at San Diego Comic-Con. So these are all figures based on shows that have already aired, which is why I guess they're going on and showing us the entire wave. And this wave will be going up for pre-order tomorrow, which is August 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and will be available at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So just to recap this wave, we're going to be getting classic Loki from the Loki series, which is probably my favorite figure in this wave. We're also going to be getting He Who Remains from the Loki series, Howard the Duck with the Ant-Man head from the zombie episode of What If. So those are the ones they had shown us previously at San Diego Comic-Con. And then the other figures, the new figures they revealed, we're getting a zombie Iron Man and a zombie Scarlet Witch, which will join the zombie Captain America figure, again from that zombie What If episode. We are also going to be getting a Red Skull from the What If series from the first episode of season 1 with Captain Carter. So this is very similar to the MCU Red Skull they did a year or so ago in that MCU subline. Then we are getting Agent Woo from Vision and the Scarlet Witch. So those are the 7 figures in the wave. And then the Build-A-Figure, which is also another cool one, is Khonshu from the Moon Knight series. You know, the god Khonshu. So he is the Build-A-Figure for the wave. He has a translucent neck. He seems to be fairly well articulated. That is the 4th wave of Disney Plus figures, which was at least originally supposed to be out sometime this year, towards the end of the year. Being that Wave 3 has yet to be released, I don't know how that's going to go, if this is going to get pushed over, or if we'll see maybe both Wave 3 and 4 released around the same time. But again, Wave 4 has now been fully revealed, and again, will be going up for pre-order tomorrow at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, August 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the other thing they showed off today during the live stream was a new Amazon exclusive box set. This is a 5-pack. So they had also started to show some of the figures in this set during San Diego Comic-Con. You know, I think most of us thought the figures when they showed them at Comic-Con were going to be part of like maybe a Spider-Man wave, but it is a Spider-Man themed box set. This set is going to include the Razorback figure and the Human Fly figure that they showed us at Comic-Con. And then the other new figures that they showed today is a new Silvermane figure. So previously they'd given us a head sculpt for Silvermane. I think most of us have made our own version of Silvermane from that. But we're getting a figure, an actual figure, full figure of Silvermane now. We're also getting the character Molten Man. And then the 5th figure in this set is going to be another Spider-Man figure. It is listed as the Ultimates version of Spider-Man with the symbiote costume. So, and then, you know, we get nice artwork on the packaging, the outer box of this. Again, this is a 5-pack that is being offered as an Amazon exclusive. I don't have pricing information on it as of yet, but it will be going up for pre-order next week on the 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So not tomorrow, but next week on the 16th. And we'll probably get pricing information as we get closer to the pre-order date. And when that information becomes available, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, like with most Marvel Legend live stream, they ended things with a teaser. They showed this image of a head in you know, one of those test tube things. So this looks like the character Moloid from the Future Foundation. I don't know exactly, you know, if this is an accessory or what, but the head definitely looks like the character Moloid. And there's I haven't read the story, but there apparently is, you know, where his head ends up in one of these test tube type things. Now, there was no updates on the HasLab Marvel Legend campaign for this year, you know, that they teased at San Diego Comic-Con. They basically said that they wanted to wait until the current GIJoe Classified His Tank HasLab ends, which has just over 5 days left to it. It's currently has sitting at about 18,806. I'm thinking this is probably going to end up with around, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20,000 backers, which definitely, you know, all the stretch goals have been unlocked. You know, it is fully funded. Now, to break the actual HasLab record, it would need to break 30,000 backers, which, you know, the record is currently held by the HasLab Galactus. I don't see the His Tank. You know, obviously it will probably get a boost in the last few days, like these things usually do, which is why I think it will end up over 20,000. but I doubt it's going to break the Marvel Legend record, the Galactus record of 30,000 backers. It would be cool if it did. We definitely give the GIJoe brand team some bragging rights. Maybe give them more freedom to do bigger vehicles down the road. But 20,000 or more, I think, is definitely going to be impressive for this one. And again, all stretch goals on the His Tank are unlocked. But as for the next Hasbro one, which obviously is going to be Ghost Rider related, it's still not clear whether they're actually going to wait until PulseCon to announce it and start the campaign, or maybe a little bit before. Again, they're definitely seemingly wanting to wait until the GIJoe His Tank campaign ends, which again is going to be in just over 5 days. But I could see them maybe launching the Ghost Rider one before we actually get to PulseCon, which, as I've said before, will be on September 30th. So, maybe they'll start the Marvel Legend one at the beginning of September. But no additional details or clues or anything were made during the live stream today for that Hasbro Marvel Legend campaign. So, when they give us more info, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comments section below. Like the video if you're so inclined, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News Message Boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.